Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, it's good to be back with you, and thanks for your cooperation and understanding about not having a report last week. I went down and spent a little time in spring training, something that I can now cross off my bucket list, something I've always wanted to do. So I had a great time, but it's also good to be back. Well, the weather really has been up and down the past week to 2 weeks, and that's really affected the fishing. The success has been on the good weather days, obviously, and the bad weather days, not so high. So it really depends on the day and the location, whether or not a person has much success at all. But some of the lakes have been producing fish, like Bitter, Bawek, Indian Springs up in the northeastern part of the state have been producing fish off the road from shore. Also other lakes around here, Brush, 81 Ponds, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Thompson, Sinai, Brant, if you can believe that. Also Ponset and Island all have been producing fish. And what have they been using? A lot of jigs and minnows, jigs and twister tails. Also a lot of swim baits being used as well, so keep that in mind. The Missouri River continues to produce fish from boat, but now also from shore. It seems like the shore bite is starting to pick up. And again, what the guys have been using, a lot of jigs and minnows, jigs and twister tails. Guys are pulling plugs from the boat, and now they're also throwing some crankbaits, especially like the floating wraps from shore, so keep that in mind. Also, the Big Sioux River continues to produce really nice walleyes from the spillway on up to Flandre. All been really nice, anywhere from 14 inches on up to 29 and a half this past week. So a really nice batch of fish coming out of the Big Sioux River. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-minute fishing report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of a couple of things. If you're in need of a half flat or a full flat of crawlers at any time throughout the summer, give us a call at 605-336-9132 to reserve your flat today. We'll pack it in bedding or leave it in dirt, however you wish, but no extra charge for the bedding. So be sure to give us a call to reserve your flat today. Also, folks, stop in the store and take a look at how our spring inventory continues to expand. Trolling motors, new rods and reels, you name it, we have it right here at the store. If we don't have it, we will order it special for you at no additional charge to you. Again, we want to make sure that your next trip is a trip that you have the equipment that you want, and you can get it right here at Dakota Angler. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-minute fishing report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on. We'll see you next time. And again, thanks for watching.